My name is Dina Kapelovich, pronouns are she, her, and I'm on the FieldTrippers front-end team. When creating FieldTrippers, we asked ourselves, why should kids have all the fun? There are a ton of apps out there that make learning fun for children, but we noticed a void in the adult market. FieldTrippers was created to fill that void. FieldTrippers is the app that makes learning a fun social experience for adults, fully responsive with a 100% Lighthouse accessibility rating. FieldTrippers allows the user to create or join a field trip from anywhere. Upon hitting the landing page, simply sign up, log in, or explore the application. Now, let's explore the rest of the app.
Hi, I'm Andrew Nevick from the front-end team. After logging in, the user has the ability to host a field trip. They can search for a museum in a particular state and city, and are given a list of the top 20 museums in that location. When a user selects a museum that they're interested in, they are taken to a page with that museum's information and can book a field trip right from that page. To create a field trip, the user just needs to add a name for the trip, select a museum they would like, specify a date, time, and the maximum number of people they would like at their event. Upon creating the trip, the user is taken to their saved trips where they can have the ability to remove the trip that they like. The user can then see the trips that other users are hosting and join one if there is enough space. And that trip will then be shown in their saved trips as well. And that was a quick walkthrough of the app. Now here's a little more on the tech stack that we use.
Hi, I'm Matt with FieldTrippers front-end team to talk about some of the technologies and architecture design utilized to build out the application. On the front end, we use React.js as the UI framework, React Router to build out the routes a user can navigate to, GraphQL and Apollo client to handle data coming from or passed to our backend, Cypress for end-to-end testing, and Circle CI as part of our deployment pipeline. We divided our front-end architecture up into pages where each page has components only it needs. However, there are some components shared by multiple pages. When reflecting on where the application currently stands, GraphQL may have been unnecessary for the types of queries we were making into our backend, but it could help us when building out features in the future.
Hello, my name is Andrew Mullins, pronouns he, him, and I will be walking through the backend API of FieldTrippers. We deployed on Fly.io and used GraphQL to control our endpoints requests and responses. We used a traditional Rails API structure with a PostgreSQL database and a facade service pattern for making external API calls. 3 points about our backend. 1. We kept our databases lean, only storing user-generated information and critical information for querying our external APIs. 2. Enhanced security, API keys are necessary for most user-related queries. And finally, GraphQL is an incredibly powerful tool that was probably overkill for our app. Traditional RESTful routes would have worked fine, but implementing GraphQL means we have a great foundation for any extensions to the app.
Hi there, my name is Carissa Gross, my pronouns are she, her, and I'm a part of the FieldTrippers front-end team. So we coordinated to create a project board that had both the front-end and back-end teams combined, just to ensure that we were on the same page and we could track each other's progress. Also, we utilized daily stand-ups to talk about project goals, any blockers that we were having, and just to check in as a team and make sure everybody was feeling great. Also, we did really well with having a constant stream of communication on Slack. And if we weren't working together as a group, we kept each other up to date on the Slack channel just to make sure everybody knew who was working on what and when. And overall, it really helped with the communication as a team.
Hi, my name is Mary Ballantyne. My pronouns are she, her. I'm on the backend team and I'm going to be walking through what's next for FieldTrippers. Through further utilization of Google Maps Places API, we're currently implementing a feature that will take in the coordinates of a chosen museum and display an index list of restaurants that can be found nearby. This can be accomplished by using the place ID supplied by a museum details GET request. This will then return an array of restaurants based on the radius provided in the search parameters. A user will then have the ability to determine whether or not they would like to add a restaurant to their planned field trip and will be provided with additional information such as operating hours, price level, rating, and location.